EFI version, you don't have a lot of challenges of that nature. The bike is running smoothly, the bike is running properly, and it has some very nice exhaust sound. Yeah, that one I must give it to them. Right, after spending some time with the Tekken Evo 250 off-road for a few days now. One day I spent in Machakos, allowed Mount Kilimambogo. Yes, I got it right, Mount Kilimambogo. Some tough off-roads, some village roads and stuff. And right now I am in the jungles of Mount Longonot in Naivasha sub-county of Nakuru County. I think I have a few things to say about this motorcycle. Very beautiful cows. Very, very beautiful cows. Ah, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Ah, very, very beautiful. You don't bother them because they are not bothering you. Just let them go wherever the hell they are going. In terms of the engine, I don't want to scare anyone here. First things first, the suspension. This is a Tekken. For those people who have had an experience with Tekken, know that Tekkens are good, but the rear suspension is not the best. For this one, they changed the suspension, and now the bike is feeling like it can handle off-road properly. You feel some confidence even when you're doing 70, 80 kph off the tarmac. You feel some confidence. Something else, the acceleration is so nice, so nice. They reduced the back pressure in the exhaust, and now the bike feels very safe when you twist the throttle. When a motorcycle has excess back pressure, what happens is when you roll off the throttle, the motorcycle comes to a stop immediately. That kind of engine braking is not always the best, because sometimes you are rolling off the throttle to just slow down and go through some valley, something, some trench, yeah, some gullies cut by rainwater or something, but the motorcycle is actually stopping. So what happens is, the next moment you twist up the throttle, the bike shoots. And that is not what you want off-road. You want a bike that can smoothly go through anything. Yeah, if you twist the throttle, you know how the bike is going to accelerate. You can anticipate how the bike is going to behave. But when a bike has a lot of back pressure, it complicates your off-road riding. You twist the throttle up slightly, the bike shoots. You roll off the throttle, the bike wants to stop. Even when you don't want the bike to stop, you actually want to run off the throttle to let the bike run on momentum. The bike is not running on momentum. It is actually stopping. And that is the reason why Tekken 250, the carburetor version, consumes a lot of fuel, because you have to keep playing around with the throttle to maintain the bike in motion. But for this EFI version, you don't have a lot of challenges of that nature. The bike is running smoothly, the bike is running properly, and it has some very nice exhaust sound. Yeah, that one I must give it to them. It has some nice exhaust sound for someone who is riding off-road. Off-road where you don't have a lot of wind, you want to hear the exhaust note. Yeah, you want the exhaust to sing for you. You want that exhaust sound. This one has some very good exhaust sound for off-road. So I really feel this bike, it's a good adventure bike for beginners and also intermediate level people who have some experience of handling bikes, but they don't have a lot of money to invest in what other people consider proper adventure motorcycles, the giants. Okay, but for someone who want a 250cc power, around 25-26 horsepower, Tekken 250 Evo, the EFI version is giving you gracious, like giving you so generously. So for off-road, this bike is proper. I'm going to test a lot of things. Currently I have seen the fuel consumption levels are ranging around 35 kilometers per liter, which is the first time in history of Tekken motorcycles to consume that level. A lot of times Tekken carburetor version gives you 27, you push it, give you like 26 kilometers per liter. It is quite a thirsty motorcycle for its class. But for the EFI version, all those dramas have been sorted out. So right now we are doing good. Around 34-35 kilometers per liter, and we just hit 1,000 kilometers. Actually, let me show you this. 1,000 kilometers. I have 1,000 plus. We hit 1,000 today. Let me see how many kilometers I have added on. I have added 44 kilometers on top of 1,000. So yeah, we hit 1,000 kilometers today, and we are doing good. We're doing good. 1,000 kilometers of pure niceness, no drama. No drama at all, pure niceness. We are in the mountains of Logonaut in Naivasha, doing some photography. And I think at the end of this video, I'm going to attach some photos of some beautiful zebras I have come across. It's very important I show you some beautiful stuff that adventure riders tend to come across. So if you want to enjoy motorcycle and you don't have the thrill for speed, the only way you can go is adventure. Just go to the jungles. Look at this. Tell me what you see. Tell me what you see. That right over there, I don't know whether you can see it. It's quite far. That is Logonaut Mountain. Okay? And again, we have some zebras over there. We have some zebras over there. We have some antelopes over here. There are some antelopes over here. That is the Kijambe side of the Naivasha highway. That is the highway you see over there. It's quite a distance from here. Some other zebras over there. Some more. They are quite far. And all this will be possible if you are riding an adventure bike. A sport bike will not give you anything. But if you're riding adventure, you can be very sure you're going to find some beautiful stuff like this. So my experience with the Tekken 250 Evo off-road is pure niceness. It is not the best because we have dirt bikes, we have motocross, motorcycles, we have other bikes designed for learning in the jungles. But for a bike that is meant to take you to the highway, to the city, commuting to the office, long distance riding, I consider this one a very good bike. Very good bike. Some little challenges here and there because like the seat position is not nice. They need to actually sit down and figure out what to do with that one. Maybe the bike should have come with a small windshield. Yeah, something like this height. This bike is coming from the shop with a very big windshield, like that level, which I don't consider very safe for someone who is riding off-road, especially when you're riding standing. You come very close to the windshield. It can hit you. If you hit a hole or something, you can actually hit it with your face. So the tall windshield for off-road, not here and it's there, so it's not very safe. But if we had something smaller, like just smaller windshield right there, when you're riding standing here, you don't have a chance of hitting that windshield. But when you ride standing and the windshield is coming this direction, this height, it's just 1 foot away from your face, which I don't consider very, very safe when it comes to off-road riding. Either way, the bike is okay. I have done 1,000 kilometers pure niceness in a week also. Now it's about time to do service and check brakes, check everything else, bolt checks, cables and stuff. It's just time to spend time with it and see how this bike is actually behaving in terms of feedback on the build quality. Okay, but for now I haven't felt anything suspicious. I don't have any concern as far as the bike is concerned. If you are in Kenya and you can afford 400,000, go for this bike brand new. Go for this bike brand new. You'll thank me later. Don't spend your money on some junk Japanese, I don't know, German, I don't know, Italian, whatever. A bike that is 20 plus years, that is riding somewhere in some yard. Just get this bike brand new. You start life with it, you take care of it, and with 2-3 years the bike will start demanding some repairs, of course, but the parts are not expensive. They are readily available at the dealership. This is a bike you can even fix by the roadside. You don't have a lot of shenanigans, but again, it's going to take you everywhere the other bikes are going to take you, but comfortably with peace of mind. So if you are a person like me who cares more about peace of mind and convenience, just purchase this bike brand new. I'm out of here. Let me continue listening to some reggae music. Yeah.